Hey everyone, it's me again, Brittany, and I'm here today with a super exciting and honestly long anticipated video, at least for myself. So we are currently in my bedroom, which I moved into this house maybe a little over 2 months ago. I had put all these ideas into place of how I wanted to redecorate this room and make it more comfortable and make it more versatile and usable, but I was unfortunately unable to. Obviously, stores were closed. Ikea specifically was a little overwhelmed with deliveries. We waited for a few months and now we're here and I'm so excited. Basically, I'm just going to be redecorating, revamping this space and making it more to my liking and just having some fun with it. I mean, right now it's kind of a hot mess. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell just because, I mean, we are going to do a montage of the before as soon as I'm done talking right now for this intro. It's just a mishmash of all the furniture that I used to have in my other house and like the furniture that I had not only in my bedroom, but like in my living room and in separate rooms. And I had to kind of condense it into this area. And I'm also living with my boyfriend, so there's the added his stuff, which his isn't that bad. It's more like when the clothes come in. There are a lot of plans for this room, but I'm super excited to get into this. Basically, today we're just going to probably be doing a lot of the like building, some montage footage of that because I love doing that. And we're going to just kind of be setting a style for the room. I really want a nice cool toned mood and there's a lot to be done with that. And I'm not trying to buy totally new furniture, but I mean, some stuff had to be bought. And so without further ado, we're going to get into this. We're going to start building some furniture. I've already bought quite a few pieces. I actually am going to kind of like show them to you guys, like unbox, I guess. And we are probably going to start building. There's a lot of staining to be done. There's a lot to be done, really. So this is going to take quite a while. I'm not really sure like my time span for this, but let's just make over this room. Alright guys, hey, so it's day 2. I wanted to kind of like talk just a little bit because I know I stopped filming last night. I'm in an awkward angle. I have blisters, honestly. Like you can see it more in my right hand because like these are actually blisters while this is like more just sensitive. I don't know, I guess quarantine made my hands baby hands, but I made the whole frame last night for the dresser. I still haven't made the drawers, but that's really all that's left to do. I'm going to be kind of clearing out the corner that I want to put the dresser in. Let's get started. My hand hurts so bad. I'm probably gonna need to get like fingerless gloves, like the kind that people use for lifting, but for me it's just for using a screwdriver. I didn't realize I was such a princess. Ow, ow. It's been about 2 days. Mostly I've been doing a lot of cleaning because since I built the wardrobe, the dresser, then I had to like switch around a lot of the clothes, and it's still really not done, but it's like done enough, you know? I finally got the old dresser out of our room and I'm gonna start building my little vanity area. I'm so excited about this. I am not entirely sure how it's gonna go just because I have two different versions of like those Ikea drawers. I have the tall one and I have one short one. I just think that the tall one might look better, but the short one's the one that currently is in my room and holding all my makeup. We'll see. Let's just kind of get into it. I do want to mention from building my hand got so messed up. I originally was kind of confused. I realized that it wasn't that, it was the fact that I had used a new screwdriver because this is my screwdriver. This is my baby. Well, I think it was my dad, and it's like one of those that like, you know, like this kind, and it's all smooth from use, obviously, from stronger hands than mine, and the screwdriver that I was using was still all like sharp and edgy, and also it was really tiny, so like it didn't have a really great grip, and I got a blister and a callus. So sorry about that side note. Let's get to building. It's been a few days, probably like a week. I feel like within this next week, things are gonna start moving really, really fast because my dad's finally bringing the final piece for this special project I'm doing for Adam. And then once that's done, I want to be able to move it in basically right away. But I also want that to be like the final step. Like I want, once that piece is moved in, I want everything else to basically be done because I want to have it like as a grand reveal for my boyfriend. I don't know why, but like I had this whole idea in my head and it needs to happen that way. I actually got a package in the mail today and I think it's my vanity mirror. It's very light though, which is like a little concerning, but it's fine. Before we get to that, I actually want to do some measuring because I think I'm gonna mount, record mount things that my boyfriend bought for his records. I'll measure things out and see where it's gonna look best, but I've actually been having issues coming up with what I wanted on this wall that's across from me. Tomorrow I'm hoping to actually go to Ikea because it's finally open again with my mama, because I want to go through their little like as is section, because they also normally have like pieces of wood and stuff, which I might end up using for the cover thing that I want to do for the mini fridge. And I'm also going to be trying to finish up all of like the sanding and everything that I have to do at my mom's house tomorrow. I will let you guys go for a moment. I'm gonna put on an audiobook and I'm gonna try and figure out what I'm doing next, and maybe the next thing is opening up my vanity. Who knows? My little vanity is right here, and I think I really like it. I wish it was, oh actually my chair's probably gonna be shorter eventually because I'm gonna move in the chair that's in my office right now. For now it feels like a little short, but I'm sure after that it'll feel a lot better. I'm excited. It's obviously not perfect, like it doesn't look like super expensive or anything like that, but that will be a purchase for another day. I'm not ready to spend hundreds of dollars on a vanity. Wow, my vanity. So as far as the mounting of the, why do I want to call them DJs? They're not DJs. Records. I'm still kind of going back and forth. I think I might want to get his opinion on it and see what he thinks about probably mounting them on that wall over there. For now, I think I'm gonna do some bathroom stuff because there's a ton of bathroom things that I haven't put away yet, or like done. So I guess I'll be catching you in that video because that's a separate video. So I think this is it for today. Ooh, this is probably my favorite lighting because it's the natural light. Oh, and this is warm lighting. I don't like warm lighting that much, but I can see the appeal. And then cool lighting. Oof. I look rough under cool lighting. So this is what I look like when I used to go to school. I wish it got brighter, but you know what? This is good enough. I'm so happy. Okay, let's get to bathroom stuff. Look how smooth my wood is. She's all finished and ready to be conditioned. So I'm doing an update. It's the 4th of July today. I'm so excited. Basically, the project that I've been doing for my boyfriend this whole time is kind of like finally coming together today, and in a way that I really didn't expect it to. I was originally gonna get legs from Ikea. It was gonna be so much thicker than how the high-list shelf is. It wasn't gonna be perfect, but it was gonna be pretty dang good. But every time that I've gone to Ikea in the past week, they've been completely out of stock, and I really needed legs to be able to put together everything else and like finish off the rest of the project. And I was looking through Ikea and I'd had this idea before, but I thought it wasn't gonna be perfect, but actually the measurements were ideal because it even has like the H shape that I really wanted in the legs. So I'm gonna just show you, that way I can stop like chit-chatting, you know? This is super rough, just keep that in mind. This is a very, very rough rendition of what it could look like because I still have to like re-shelve all the shelves in the high list, spray paint everything, and then actually put it all together. And then also I need to finish off the wood and the wood shelves that are gonna go onto the high list to kind of like actually bring it all together. Yeah, this is it. This is the table that I was telling you about. It's like, what's it called? It's over here. See, this is the bar that can go in the back as like another further stabilization thing. The Vitz Joe. And it was barely more than what I would have spent on just the legs, and these legs are so much thinner, they're gonna match up with the high list really well. This is that piece of wood I've been working on. My dad glued it together for me, but I've been kind of sealing up the cracks. I'm actually gonna do a resin pour in here, which I'm really hyped about. And this is kind of what it's gonna look like. Right now it's balanced on cups, but ideally what I'm gonna end up doing is one of these shelves is gonna kind of fit right over that, and then this is gonna hit right up against that shelf, and it can kind of be like a continuation. I'm really freaking excited about this, guys. And I have to drill holes right here in the high list to move these shelves around because this one's probably gonna move up and that one might move up, might move down. We don't know, we really don't. But this is kind of what it's gonna be like. It's coming together, it's coming together. So all we have to do is imagine that finished, that black with shelves that match kind of with that, and the shelves all switcherooed around. Oh my god, this is so freaking exciting. So that's it for this update right now. I don't know how much I'm gonna be showing you. I haven't really been showing you a ton of this like really DIY heavy stuff because I feel like the video will be long enough without all that. Like so much sanding, so much staining, so much time. But I definitely will show you in the end, you know, or when it's about to be the end. Okay, we'll go by. So this is what we're working with today. I've stained this and these. I think that today's about actually putting the clear coat finally on all of that and finishing it off. I need to finish spray painting this because if you can kind of see, there is some like bald spots. The middle doesn't matter because that's where the shelves will go. I'm about to take it outside to finish some spraying. These shelves have already been spray painted and I'm actually pretty okay with how they look. So, and then also today's actually about doing the resin in the holes. And I'm all ready to go with my hat on. I look very handyman-esque. Yeah, we'll see how this all goes. The day has finally come. This is gonna be such an interesting video to edit because I truthfully cannot remember anything of what I've already said. I ended up vlogging a lot less of the building process than I thought I would be doing. I originally started by thinking that I was gonna film like the entire process, showing you everything that I DIY'd for this room. And that first day of just sanding, that was already like 2 hours of footage. And that wasn't even like 1/64th of everything that I did, and I just realized that this video would turn into way longer of a video if I showed you every single step, but it's done. Finally, everything's finished. I'm so excited. This has been the longest thing ever. So it is the 14th today, so it's been 10 days since the 4th of July. Oh my god, time is flying. How? Okay, never mind. So it's finished and today is the day where I'm rearranging everything. The room is a hot mess. So the first step is basically clearing everything out. And originally I wasn't gonna rearrange the furniture. I planned on leaving things kind of where they're at currently, but I've been thinking and planning. Oop, drops the iPad. So I put my room into Procreate. Like I measured everything out with a tape measure to kind of rearrange all the furniture around so I didn't have to do it physically, and to see if it would actually fit in the places that I was thinking it might fit. And right now I have a couple of variations, so I'll kind of post up some pictures of some ideas there. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna end up going with because obviously in the app things can look fine, but in person it might look really strange. Today's gonna be a big day. It is already 1. I want everything basically done by today, and done is a very very soft term for this because this room is not gonna be done. Like the big things are finished, but there's a lot of small things that I just did not have time for. I put so much on my plate when it comes to DIYing. There is gonna be some DIYing happening in the future for like pieces in the room, and we'll go over that at the end, like the pieces that I wasn't able to finish, the pieces that I still want to add on. So I probably should get started because I still have to rearrange everything, do all the contact papering, the pulls on the drawers, god, everything, literally everything. So I should get started because it's gonna be a day. It's going to be a day. I am wearing overalls. So I'm gonna start by clearing everything out. I can't tell if I like this or not. This is kind of one of the arrangements that I had made, but the one thing I will say is even though I do like how this fits on this wall, it really lengthens the first hallway. I don't know if you can really tell what I mean. It's just like longer. I don't know, I can't tell if I like it there or not. Like I can't tell if it's just taking up extra space or if it like did open it up, and it's hard to tell because the mattress is like, another plan had been to put it on that side, but I feel bad like making his side the restricted side. So I feel like it should be fine. Everything's a mess, especially me. All right, I'm gonna put you down. I'm gonna not film for a little bit and I'm gonna decide what's going on, especially with like my hair because, okay, so I moved things. This was my original idea and I think right now it's hard to tell just because again, this is like sucking up some of the space, but I think I like this better. It's now in that corner. I don't know. I guess like I should probably get my boyfriend's opinion before I move all the other furniture around. I think this is better. In my original plan, the vanity would have been right there. And in that case, it is kind of taking up a lot of space. Might move it all the way back to the OG position. Might go back to the last one. Don't know. Oh my god.
It's stated $1,000.
I'm dying.
I'm not apologize. I have not heard from her since. She's unfollowed my Twitter.
I forgot those weren't mailed in.
With updates on work, even though I was assured that it would once
Wow.
that will change.
Thriving. I closed my exercise ring.
I don't want my career to
My move goal anyways. Back to freaking work, right? I think it's that time to do the contact paper. I was mildly worried about this happening. There's no more contact paper. Okay, I guess I just have to order more. this part won't be finished then today. So I looked it up and I don't know how I thought 26.5 inches by 78.7 inches was gonna fit the whole bed and the drawers and the vanity and maybe have some to spare for some other fun things. Okay, so update. I did two of the drawers the same way, like how I did this one where it's like the top part is covered, but I think that for right now I'm just gonna keep putting the drawers in. I'm gonna put the mattress back on so I can kind of get on with the rest of what I was supposed to be doing this whole time. We love this journey, don't we? There's only the rest of the room. I'm a little stressed because I don't know where my dresser's gonna fit, so. I honestly don't remember what it looked like before this, but I think I had just done a similar situation. What you haven't seen is I moved the gray giant armoire without taking the drawers out into two separate places here. I rearranged that like 5 times. I moved this around in the room. I did a lot. You didn't need to see it though, but I think this is how it's gonna end up.
I had to get away.
I'm honestly so far from being done, but I really want to see my boyfriend's reaction to the desk.
Oh wow! Oh shit! It's so cool. It does look good in the corner. I like it. Is this it?
That's for you.
Wait, what? Is this? This looks like a freaking tree.
Yeah, it is.
What? What do you mean?
Well, my dad brought wood down from Colorado.
And you cut it up into a desk?
Well, he sliced the 2 pieces together, but I did all the finishing and I added the resin pour and I made like the shelf with it and I attached everything together and I found legs.
This is so cool. Holy shit. That is so tight.
For you.
That's a whole freaking tree.
Yeah, it's cedar wood.
Oh my gosh.
Red cedar. It makes
So
a really
cool.
delicious smell when you sand it.
That. The next one's gonna stay here?
No. Actually, I think I have like a good idea for these. I just put that there because it was on the bed. And
Did that break?
That, huh? Oh, no. So I got contact paper because I want everything to match in the end.
Oh, well, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just stick it over it?
Yeah. So it'll be like that one, and then the entire drawer is going to be covered. But I totally didn't think about how much I needed.
What happened to the handle?
Oh, I took it off because I'm going to do something cool with the
I know
handles.
you can take it off.
Isn't that lovely? Isn't that such a great ending with all the furniture arranged? I bet you think that the next video is just going to be decorating and finalizing things. I rearranged everything again. So look out for part 2, it should be coming soon. I'm still debating because technically the room is still, to this moment, not done. I started this process June 1st, so there's that. I've been debating whether I want to just do part 2 and have that be like the end of it, or have a part 3. But I guess we'll see. Either you'll see a video of the continuation later this week, but if you don't, then you know I decided to just merge the potential 3 with the 2, and I'm finishing off the room, and that'll be that. Thanks for watching. I know it took forever. Bye.
I had to get away.